welcome back to another week of Virtual Sunday School with me, Abbie, and this is Peter on behalf of Northfield Baptist Church, and we can't wait to be exploring the Bible a little bit more with you this morning. So today we are moving on to a different series within the Bible. We're going to pause for a little bit in Acts. We've been looking at the life of Jesus and his disciples for quite a while now. And we're going to jump ahead to Galatians, which, do you remember that guy Paul we were talking about last week? This is one of his letters to the people of Galatia. And in this, he talks about something called the fruit of the Spirit. So here I've got my fruit bowl. So I've got some bananas, some apples and some oranges. And the fruit of the Spirit, they're a little bit different to our normal fruit. You can't eat them for a start. But there is also a few similarities. So let's have a think. What is your favourite fruit? What's your favourite fruit, Peter? Oh, strawberries. I love strawberries. What is it that you like about strawberries? Oh, Peter likes that they're really sweet and he likes the texture of them because they're really soft, aren't they? So all different fruits have different textures and have different flavours. So like bananas are very sweet and they're very soft, whereas an apple, it's a lot harder, isn't it? And the fruit of the Spirit are like that too. They're all a little bit different. And so we're going to read now from Galatians. So this passage is from Galatians 5, and we're looking at verses 22 and 23. So it just says this. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness and self-control. Against such things there is no law. So over the next 9 weeks or so, we're going to be looking at each of those fruit of the Spirit on their own and looking at what do they mean and how can we exhibit those as Christians. Because I want you to try and cast your mind back to a couple of weeks ago when we looked at Pentecost. And that was when, after Jesus had gone back to heaven to be with his Father, he sent the Holy Spirit down to be with us. And the Holy Spirit is there to help us and to guide us and to help us be more like Jesus. And these 9 things, these 9 characteristics, are things that are going to help us be more like Jesus. So over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be exploring them and thinking, what do they mean for me and you? And how can they make us better Christians? But we're going to pause there for this week because we've got some exciting stuff to be getting on with, and so that next week we can dive straight in and begin looking at love. So we're going to do a craft now, Peter. Do you want to stay? No? Okay, all right. Well, you go down there. Now, so you have a last one now, and we're going to be doing some crafting things. So the first thing you're going to need for this craft is you'll need some paper. And then you'll need some scissors, some glue and some pens. So the first thing I'm going to need you to do is I'm going to need you to cut strips along your A4 piece of paper the short way, and you probably only need them to be about 2 centimetres wide. Okay, so once you've done that, you should have 9 pieces of paper because there are 9 fruits of the Spirit. And then what I want you to do next is take some coloured pens and colour them all in. Okay, so once you've done that, you should have 9 beautifully coloured strips of paper. And the next section that I want you to do is I want you to write one of the fruit of the Spirit on each of the strips of paper. Alrighty then, so once you've done that, you should have all of them written on there. So you should have love, joy, peace, patience, goodness, faithfulness, kindness, and self-control. Ooh, that's not normal. And so the final step, we need to start making our apple. So what I want you to do is turn them all over and kind of put them out in a star shape like this. So once they're all laid out in a star, just like this, you need to stick all the bottoms together with a glue stick. So once you've done that, you should have all of them stuck together in a star. And what you need to do is then kind of flip them over like this. And we're going to then stick together all of the bottoms. And this should then create a sphere. And there we go, I've got my little sphere, my little orb thing, which has got all of the different fruits of the Spirit on it. And finally I thought it'd be really cute to stick a little leaf on the top, so it's kind of like a little apple. And this is just to really help me this week remind myself of what all of the different fruits of the Spirit are, and to help me learn them all, because it'd be really good in the next few weeks if we could all know what all the different fruits of the Spirit are, so that when we go through and learn about them, we already know the full list. So we're going to leave it there and we're going to do some prayers together, which means we need Peter back, don't we? So, can you shout Peter with me? Peter! There he is, wonderful. So now we've got Peter back, we're going to do some prayers. And what I want us to think about is for each piece of fruit, so I've got some oranges, some apples and bananas, I want you to pick one of the fruit of the Spirit and think about a way in which you can try and exhibit that fruit of the Spirit this week. So I think I'm going to go for some love oranges, and I'm going to think about how can I love the people in my life better, maybe how can I serve them better. Some kindness oranges, how can I be kind to other people? Can I share more things? Can I serve more people? And then finally, this one, how can I be more patient this week? How can I wait and not be anxious and excited, but instead try and be patient and calm and wait for the things that are going to happen. So let's just pray for those things now, shall we, Peter? Great. So Father God, we thank you that you've given us the fruit of the Spirit to help us know how to live best. And Lord, we just ask that you will help us to be able to exhibit those to the best that we can, so that we can live the most Christ-like lives. And Lord, first we ask that you will help us to be more loving, that you will help us to be kind to our brothers and sisters. And Lord, we also ask that you'll help us to be patient during times when we want to be eager and get on with doing things or waiting to receive something. But Lord, help us to be patient. Help us, Lord, to know and understand and try to do all of what the fruit of the Spirit says. And Lord, we also pray that we also have a great week and you'll bless us all now. Amen. Great, well it was so good to be with you guys this morning, and we are so excited to be learning more about the fruit of the Spirit in following weeks. So we will see you soon, stay safe, stay blessed, and we will see you next time.